Hello, there's Patricia from Pinky's World, and we're on sketch number 11 of Kendra's card sketches. Remember, you can also just use individual sketches just to give you a wee bit of motivation if you don't want to enter their competition or whatever. I'm just going through every sketch there is, simply because I've cut all the papers and I want to see how each looks, and I could use it as a bigger card, follow the same sketch and make different stuff out of it. So inside card sketch 11, you get the background piece and you get, I don't even think they did come. I think I cut these separate, but it gives you all the measurements anyway, which means you can use it individually. But from the original paper pack, this is what I've cut, which is the inner layer here. So I'm going to go with Night of Navy now for a wee change, just to bring out, it isn't even Night of Navy, I think it's the in colour one. But I'm going with the really dark one just to make it a bit different this time. So this will be matted onto this. You need your two 1 inch by 3 3/4 inch bars, which I've done in navy, which fit across the inner card there. And to break those up, I've added a piece of the pink, the polished pink, which matches the papers there, more or less. I had 2 strips laying there, so I will chop them down. And I've used a wee brick embossing die. It doesn't cut them, it just embosses it, if you can see that. I think you can catch it there, the wee lines going in different directions. So just to give it a wee bit of a look about it. And I've went with 2 of the butterflies of this wee butterfly here. These are the brilliant stays which go along with the butterfly brilliance. And I've actually cut that one too close to the edge. I'll try and chop it off that size. So these will sit here and here, and then I'll put a sentiment just along the bottom and see how we go with that. So we'll start sticking our mats together. As I say, if you decide to do this, just be careful what paper pack you pick. Pick paper that can go in multi-directions rather than just one direction, because sometimes you'll have cut a piece not thinking ahead and suddenly realize, oh, it needs to go the wrong way. So just flick through your paper packs and have a check of what would suit you. And you can always go in and cut up another piece of paper if you're really not happy with the outcome of a certain design. I think it's nice and striking. I think that colour that goes with that would be entirely different. Where is it? I think it's Misty Moonlight, which seems to match this, but I wanted something really striking for a change. And I also found out I'm running out of my Night of Navy, so good job I went looking for it. So these ones are going to have these wee bits glued onto the centre of them. So I think I'll just use a wee tiny bit of tomboy glue. And I know these are too long, so I don't want to glue over the edge of it. But I do like that wee added bit of detail. So just get it in the centre of that inch piece. And then just trim it off. So that one will sit here, and then this one, you could just emboss it with anything you had, or emboss this one and not add the extra detail. It's entirely up to yourself. Just a wee bit short there of glue. And this is the polished pink card from the in colours. Again, I had these wee leftovers from making the other cards, so I may as well use them. So these will go here. You could raise them up or leave them flat, entirely up to you, but I think I will just leave them flat because the butterflies are going to be sitting proud anyway, so that should be okay. We'll add these. There's an awful lot of glue flying out of that so quickly. So this one is just down a little bit. You choose, but just get it straight. Look at that. Dirty brute. Seriously shouldn't use that glue anymore for tiny cards. Go back to this one. Or get my tape runner out. Laziness, that's all it is. So this one has a smaller gap between the above one. So again, just try and get it straight. But you can see how striking it is. It really is. Against the navy. So it does good to change them up to add a wee bit of depth with different colours. So I'm actually going to stamp happy birthday. It's going to be a big happy birthday. I'm not layering it up, I'm just stamping it in the Night of Navy, and it is a great big stamp. It's from the Sweet Ice Cream Corner stamp set. My biggest problem will be getting it straight. So take a bit of time over this bit and hover over the top of it and make sure you're happy. Or practice run and see what way the stamp runs to try and get it as straight as possible. I think that's okay. Wish me luck. There, it just sort of disappears into the flowers. Kind of like that myself now. So we'll just add this to the card and then finish with our butterflies. We'll go with this glue. And not go out so far. Make sure you've got your card going the right way. Like I haven't done that before. So press down and then line up. So that's not bad. I like that kind of. So I'm just going to go in with a wee slip of this glue to the center part of the butterfly. I'm just going to give them a wee jaunty angle there. And the same with this one. This wee antenna's getting bothered. Put that one going this way. And you could add glitter or whatever to that. Anything else you think it needs, but I think that's fairly good. I have actually turned, this is the way the sketch is going, I've turned it to suit me this way, which I think works nice. I really do. And you could go over your ink with one of those glittery pens, you know. Have I got one? I haven't used it in a long time. This wee one here is called At You Spick a Pen, which gives it a wee, it's a lovely fine nib which allows you to go over your stamped areas. You won't see this on the camera, but it just adds a nice wee glittery sheen to it. So you could do that if you wanted. So that is it for number 11. We have another 4 to go, and that's us finished with this one. So I'm pretty pleased with myself, honestly, for getting so many. I'm really pleased. I have so many cards made. That's only some of them. Another 2 there, and another 2 up there. So I'm flying. I will think I'll be donating these cards to St. Vincent de Paul's shop. Maybe, or else the Alzheimer's. I'm not sure, but they are going to be donated. So I'll finish the insides for them as well. So I hope you're going to have a wee go yourself. If you have lots of cards laying about, these smaller ones and envelopes to match, get your 6x6 papers and have a wee go and donate these out. People need a good head start in their shops and whatever at the minute. And charities have lost out a lot during COVID. So hopefully donating some wee cards like this would be good. Or send them out to friends that you haven't seen in a long time. Do whatever you think, but you're going to have 15 cards. Why not? Right, I'll catch us all again later for number 12.